everybody, welcome back. I'm recording this the same day as I'm recording episode 2 for the series, because I just really couldn't get enough. So I'm back. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. You. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everybody's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? What? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. This? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating with this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. We're just gonna throw it all on Natsuki here. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes make my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. Hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to light. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ugh. Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. So, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. He lunged over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. She's so horrible, and I mean, she's not horrible. She's great, but like, you know, that's what I do best. That's a problem. Every day, aren't you? No, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Yeah? How's it written all over me? You see, it's words on you. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Where? Try to wipe the stain off my finger. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really. Now I'm being horrible. You don't even keep your blazer button though. Seriously, Sayori. What do you think? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's. Oh my god! I am being too. Oh my god! I thought to button her blazer button. This is so funny. What if? Well, I was just saying how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy with like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. Button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Did I struggle to fully close the button? Why is it like this? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. So that's a no. Oh my god. Oh, so much better. Saria puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep... Okay. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Oh. That's cute. Didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's the deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so. Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yeah! Colin, I can't wait to read yours. Same. I failed to sound enthusiastic. The Saria still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yes. I can't believe I agreed to do something embarrassing. Couldn't really. By the way, I haven't showed you who I wrote my poem for. Because I had to cut down on time in the last episode, so... Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, returning to their bags. I did the same myself. Okay. We're gonna go from the bottom up. So Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, and Marcel and Sayori last. I start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Hey Colin, having a good time so far? Ah, yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'm afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. I swear, that's an evil laugh if I've ever heard one. Don't worry, Colin. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's our barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. I hand Monica my phone. I like this one. It makes me think it's something Sayori would like. That's so. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I don't surprise if you had these sorts of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but the Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. Well, okay. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Gosh, sound like Yuri. Anyways, Sarah's writing has a kind of gentle feel. I can tell she likes to swim with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might seem a little bit biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. see the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. It's a lot of poems. Okay. Cool. See, this is where it's starting to get into it. But listen. Shut up. Let me get to another person, because I'm running out of time. I have, 3 minutes left. You're welcome for listening. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight to Sayori, honestly. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Colin. I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overrated. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe in Natsugi's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understood you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Colin poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Listen, okay, don't you be bashing Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. This reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Colin. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for the other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun. That was my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast too, Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. That makes me feel a little better about myself, man. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. And yeah. I didn't mean to say this was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. She's right. You get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Okay. So we have 2 people to show it to. Next, and that's where we're going to leave it up, because I could only make it this far. I didn't know there was going to be so much dialogue. So, that being said, bye everybody.